Content creators who are first starting out feel like they have to spend thousands of dollars to produce a quality video. Well, I'm here to tell you a secret. You don't have to spend a dime. In fact, you can probably start making quality videos with what you have around your house and your cell phone. What's up everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katrina. I help content creators like yourself feel comfortable operating this digital media world. So if you like all things social media and content creation, hit that subscribe button below to never miss a video. Now for this video, there are 3 things that you want to make sure you have for every single video. And that is quality footage, quality lighting, and quality audio. If you master these 3 things, you are set to have a bomb video and you don't have to worry about purchasing a ton of equipment because a lot of this can be achieved using what you already have. Like I said, your cell phone is pretty much a deal breaker because you can create stunning videos as long as you master the quality of those 3 topics. So let's go ahead and dive into it. Let's start off with lighting. When you're filming your videos, you want to make sure you are in a well-lit area. Now, you can probably see behind me, I have the window behind me, but that's because I am using studio lights to light up my face. Now, if you don't have the money to buy studio lighting, that is a-okay. What you can do is face the window and make sure that natural light is shining in on you. Now it depends on where you are at in the nation, in the world, and the time of day. Sometimes natural light can create harsh shadows, but other times it can create a very nice soft light. So you just want to experiment if you don't have actual lights. But there's another thing you can do that's very cost effective. That is the zero option. Just, use the sun that's obviously in the sky every single day for a zero cost measure. Or if you do want to invest a slight bit, you can use a ring light. Ring lights are fantastic. I personally got my ring light on Amazon, and what I love about it is it is so affordable. I believe I spent, $25. I'll have to double check. I'll leave it linked in the description box below. But it came with a little stand like you see here in the picture. It has a meter where you can make the ring light brighter, darker, and it has an area for my phone. So this is specifically for a phone ring light, but you can buy bigger ones where you can fit an entire camera body throughout the middle of the ring. It all depends on your preference. Ultimately, you're going to want to practice and see what works well for your specific camera or phone of what you're using. Now, I personally like filming in a darker room because typically I'm filming at night or early in the morning when my kids are asleep. But if I was filming during the day, I would probably be in a different location filming in my living room with that natural light shining in. But I luckily have the equipment that allows me to film in a very dark room. So it just depends on what you have available and what you have to use. Now, if you are just using your cell phone and you don't want to invest just yet, I highly recommend just using the sun that is provided to you. Go outside, you are going to notice you're going to have crisp lighting, but don't worry about those harsh shadows. You just have to find and maneuver yourself in a way where you're not in the direct light. You're probably in like some shade, but you're still allowing yourself to have that nice like natural light filling up your space around you. Ultimately, you just have to practice. So once you master lighting, you are on the road to great quality content and footage. Moving on to quality audio is another important factor you should consider in your videos. If you're in a noisy room or if you're, there's a lot of noise in and around your area, it's going to really take away from the audio that you're trying to film. Now for me in particular, I don't know if you can hear this right now, but there's actually a leaf blower going on right now. And as much as I can't, I'm so upset that this is going on, I wanted to stay on schedule and film this YouTube video for you all. But I'm hoping I can prove my point that with quality audio, you can still have a quality video. So Right now, personally for me, I am using a Rode microphone that is on top of my camera. I have that microphone pointed directly to me, so all that audio that is being captured and what you're listening to right now is feeding directly into the mic and into the camera. Now, if hopefully you can't hear the leaf blower, but the reason why you can't is I have an editing software. I edit on Final Cut Pro and I cancel out all that background noise. So ultimately you should only be able to hear me and the music track that I'm using underneath my voice. But if you can hear the leaf blower, I mean, some things are inevitable. If it's happening and the audio's capturing it, you know, you can't really, either you stop filming or you just wait and you wait it out, or you just kind of suck it up, which I'm taking the route of just kind of sucking it up because I really want to get this video shot. But here are some options. If you don't have any other microphones to use, you can utilize just a quiet space around you. Film in a quiet room. What works best typically is an office or a bedroom. Bedrooms are typically carpeted, so you have that nice padded cushion and you won't hear so much echo. But there are some instances where you may still feel or hear an echo when you're filming your YouTube videos. That is a-okay. What you can do is you can just get pillows and blankets, lay them down on the ground, and that will really minimize that echo that you hear in your videos. But if you're like, you know, I really want to invest in a microphone, but I don't want to drop, you know, hundreds of dollars, I have the solution for you. This right here was purchased on Amazon. It is for a cell phone. I absolutely adore this thing. It is perfect if you're like a vlogger and you love going around. This is the perfect like vlogging stick, but it comes with like, this is similar to what my Rode microphone on my camera is like, but it has a microphone right there, a place where you can put your phone so you can see yourself. And then I don't have the adapter on it right now, but typically there's a little adapter where you can plug it directly into your phone, and it is a tripod where you can like set it down and talk to the camera. And wherever this microphone is pointed, that is what audio is really crisp and clean. And again, you can do the same thing with a regular Rode microphone. You can cancel out the audio noise. I bought this on Amazon. I can't remember the exact price. I'll have to do some digging. I've seen it vary. I believe I bought it when it was on sale. So again, I will link it in the description box below if you are interested in purchasing this. It is very affordable. You don't have to break the bank, but if you are interested in upping your game just a slight bit, I would say go for this before you go for a camera. But if you just, you know, you want to just test the water, see how everything's going, just go in a quiet room. And one other tip that you can do when you're filming in a quiet room, turn off the ceiling fan and turn off your AC or heater. That other background noise can start creeping in, and that's another thing that you can kind of hear, and especially depending on what you're editing and you can't cancel out that background noise, you're going to hear that ceiling fan and that heater or AC. So you want to turn those off while you're filming to ensure that you have nice, crisp, and clean audio. Lastly, you're going to want to focus on video quality. If you master lighting and master audio, ultimately your videos are going to start looking amazing. Now, there are a few things to consider when you are filming your video. Let's just take a regular cell phone, for example. Now, if you are shooting YouTube Shorts, TikTok videos, IG Reels, you are going to want to keep your phone in this position. Whether it's this way or you're on selfie mode, it doesn't matter. But you're going to want to face this way because it's going to fill the screen. Now, if you're filming a regular YouTube video like the one you're watching here, you're going to want to flip your phone this way so your screen is filled with your video. You don't want black bars on either side of your video because that takes away from, I don't know, I always was a picky person. I always feel like if you flip the video, or you don't flip the video and you have those black bars, they were just very distracting. So you want to fill up your screen as much as possible. Now the other thing to consider when you're filming video and thinking of your video quality, your phone, or most phones these days, can shoot in 4K. You just have to adjust the settings on your cell phone, change them to 4K or 1080p depending on what you like, and go from there. Now I will say a word to the wise, if you are filming in 4K, you need to buy an external hard drive. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, what on earth is an external hard drive? This right here is an external hard drive. It has about 2,000 gigs, so of free space. Well, I only have like probably 400 available because that's how much footage I shoot. But you are going to want to invest in one of these because once you film on your phone, you're going to want to transfer all your files right away to ensure that you have enough space on your phone. If you're taking pictures or you need more video, you don't want to leave everything, on your phone because it eats up a lot of space, especially if you are filming in 4K. Unless you have iCloud and you have unlimited amount of space, then by all means, film as much as you want. But you still want to have backup just in case. But another good quality you can do is 1080p, and the footage will still look great and crisp. Now you're probably wondering, well, your phone's right there, what are you filming on? I personally film on a Nikon D850. I purchased this camera quite a few years ago. It's been my baby and I love it. It is a higher end DSLR, but it's one of those things I invested in. And I only recommend purchasing a high-end DSLR if you are really serious about this. I do videography and photography for a living. That's my professional career. I use my camera on a daily basis. But if you are just using this as a hobby, maybe use your phone for a bit, and then when you do want to purchase a camera, take one step up. Do a lower end DSLR. There are a lot of great options in like the $500, $700 range. If you're a vlogger, I highly recommend you get a screen that flips out because that will help position you and frame you up in a area when you're filming out and about. See, with my camera, I can't really tell if I'm in frame. I have to like set up the shot, leave it stationary. There is no way in heck I could use this as a vlogging camera because my screen is permanently, it doesn't flip out. It flips up and down like slightly if I'm taking low angle or high angle shots, but it doesn't necessarily do a full 180 flip, which is a bummer, but I still love my camera to death. So it's one of those, when there's the pros and there's the cons. But anyways, like I said, video quality. You can start here with your phone. Just make sure your settings are on the correct, thing that you want, and really own in on the audio and the lighting to ultimately have great video quality. Now I know there's so much more that comes into videos and content creation, and don't worry, we're going to be discussing those things in the next few videos. You just gotta let me know, what do you want to hear? Let me know in the comment section down below what video you'd like me to cover or what you'd like to learn more about. I am all for it. If you found this helpful, also let me know in the comment section what you are hoping to level up in and what you're possibly going to buy when you start dabbling in other parts of content creation. I love hearing from you all, and I can't wait to connect. I will see you all in the next video. Bye!